Hello Reds fans, welcome to today's latest Liverpool news and updates. But first, to keep you well informed about everything that happens at the Reds, subscribe to the channel and leave your like so you can always stay connected with us. Fabrizio Romano has provided a revealing update on the future of Trent Alexander-Arnold, who was branded a lizard by a famous UFC star, amid claims that Mo Salah's decision to sign a new contract with Liverpool could persuade the defender to do a U-turn and reject a free transfer to Real Madrid. The Egyptian forward has ended months of speculation over his future by finally signing a new 2-year deal that will keep him at Anfield until the summer of 2027, or until he turns 35. As Liverpool's third highest goal scorer in history, and one of the most influential stars of his generation, not just on Merseyside but across the world, Salah's contract extension was rightly cause for great celebration. And with Virgil van Dijk expected to do the same this week, Liverpool fans are dreaming of a potential U-turn for Alexander-Arnold, who has been heavily tipped to join Real Madrid on a free transfer. However, with neither club having made an announcement regarding the 26-year-old's future, several voices, including a high-profile BBC pundit, have suggested that Alexander-Arnold could remain at Anfield beyond this summer. Despite growing hopes of a renewal, Romano is adamant that the Reds' vice-captain remains prepared to secure a free transfer to the Bernabeu at the end of the season. Yes, that's the expectation. I keep getting a lot of questions about it, the journalist said on the Here We Go podcast. We'll wait for the formal steps. Formal steps mean Trent signs the contract with Real Madrid. Real Madrid calls Liverpool and says, okay, we've signed the player. That's always part of the process when it comes to big clubs and free agents, so we'll wait for those steps to say he's been released. Once again, I can confirm what we said a month ago. The idea is, without a doubt, that Trent Alexander-Arnold will go to Real Madrid. The plan is very clear. There are no changes. The expectation is that Trent will be at Real Madrid next season. Liverpool are already planning their next steps off the pitch. According to Football Insider, sporting director Richard Hughes has put Ibrahima Konaté's contract renewal at the top of his list of priorities for the upcoming transfer window. The behind-the-scenes moves come at a time of excitement for the Reds, who are just 2 wins away from the Premier League title after beating West Ham 2-1 at Anfield. Despite not putting on a brilliant display, Arne Slot's side secured the 3 points with goals from Luis Diaz and Virgil van Dijk, the latter with a header in the final minutes. Konaté once again formed a central defensive partnership with Van Dijk and put in a solid performance. Now the club are rushing to extend his contract, which expires next year, in the face of interest from giants such as Paris Saint-Germain and Real Madrid. Richard Hughes is personally leading the negotiations, determined to keep the French defender at Anfield for longer. Liverpool star midfielder Alexis Mac Allister has been on Real Madrid's radar, according to a report published in Spain. The Argentine, who won the 2022 World Cup, has established himself as one of the top midfielders in Europe since joining the Reds 2 years ago. A key player in Arne Slot's team, Mac Allister has been a constant presence in the campaign that put Liverpool in the running for the Premier League title. His consistency, combined with his high performance, has sparked the interest of European giants, with Real Madrid among the main candidates to invest heavily in the next transfer window. According to the newspaper Marca, the Spanish club is planning major reinforcements for the European summer and sees the 26-year-old player as an ideal name to overhaul the squad. Mac Allister arrived at Liverpool in 2023, ignoring offers from other clubs, largely due to Jurgen Klopp's power of persuasion. Now, with the departure of the German coach, the scenario could change. Despite this, the player's entourage is advocating caution. In an interview with Pecado TV, the midfielder's father stated, "At the moment, I don't think he'll leave Liverpool. Alexis is very happy. He lives in Manchester near Robertson Gomez and also Lisandro Martinez. He speaks good English, understands the game, and talks to everyone. This move was the best thing that happened to him, and that's why he adapted so smoothly." Mac Allister, however, is not the only Liverpool player under Real's watch. Trent Alexander-Arnold is also being considered to join the Merengue club, with the expectation of leaving Anfield for free at the end of his contract, unlike Mohamed Salah, who is expected to stay. Another player who has emerged as a possible signing for the Spanish team is Ryan Gravenberch. His agent, Jose Fortes, recently commented, "He has the level to play for Real Madrid. We would love to see him there, but Liverpool will ask for a high fee." West Ham United are eyeing Liverpool goalkeeper Kawhiman Kelleher as a potential solution for their goal in the upcoming summer transfer window. According to reports in the British press, the London club see the Irishman as an alternative given the doubts over Alphonse Areola's performance. Kelleher has excelled when called upon this season, with 9 clean sheets in 20 appearances. Despite this, he faces strong competition for a starting spot at Liverpool, with Alisson Becker and the arrival of Georgi Mamardashvili. Wanting more minutes on the pitch, Kelleher has already expressed his desire to play regularly as a starter, which should attract interest from other clubs. Nottingham Forest have previously expressed interest, but did not meet Liverpool's £35 million valuation. West Ham, meanwhile, would like to take him on loan, but the Reds are seeking a permanent sale for around $20 million. At 26, a change of club could represent a chance for Kelleher to take over as a starter and gain a regular start. Other names are also being monitored by West Ham, such as Aaron Ramsdale, who could leave Southampton after relegation. Ajax defender Jorel Hato has been targeted by 2 Premier League giants, Arsenal and Liverpool. According to the Mirror, the Reds are already making moves behind the scenes to present a bid before the next transfer window opens, but the Gunners are also keeping an eye on the 19-year-old defender. Arsenal's interest is heightened by the potential departure of the likes of Oleksandr Zinchenko and Kieran Tierney, as well as the possibility of negotiating Jakub Kiwior. Hato's versatility, as he can play both as a defender and as a full-back, is appealing to the London club's coaching staff. With a contract until 2028 and no release clause, the young defender will not be an easy signing. Ajax have full control over his future at the moment. Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Ezequiel Palacios is being targeted by some of Europe's top clubs. According to the El Intransigente website, Liverpool, Manchester City, and Real Madrid are closely monitoring the Argentine player. With a contract valid until 2028 with the German club, Palacios is unlikely to leave easily. To let go of the player, Leverkusen is hoping to receive a significant offer, which naturally limits the competition to a few clubs with the financial power to fund the operation. City and Real Madrid appear to be the main candidates to meet this demand. Liverpool, in turn, could enter the fight if they lose Wataru Endo, who is considering the possibility of leaving the club in the next transfer window. Liverpool are set to make a bold investment in the upcoming transfer window and could break the British record to sign Alexander Isak. According to Fichajes, the Reds are considering a proposal of up to $130 million to convince Newcastle to release the Swedish striker. Despite the high fees involved, the transfer is not considered to be straightforward. Newcastle manager Eddie Howe is still reluctant to authorize the sale of one of his key players, a key player in the Magpies campaign this season. At 25 years old, Isak is enjoying one of the best moments of his career. The center forward has scored 24 goals so far in the 2024-25 season, establishing himself as the main name in the attack of the team from the northeast of England. According to journalist Fabrizio Romano, Liverpool have started contact with Isak about a move in the summer transfer window. Arsenal consider the Swede a dream target, but completing the deal is not considered easy, and they could count on Sporting's Victor Gyökeres. It is reported that Newcastle are the problem, as they are not considering selling Isak at any price this summer. Striker Hugo Ekitike has been a standout performer this season for Eintracht Frankfurt, and, according to Bild, his market value could reach between $95 million and $100 million in the next transfer window. The player's valuation has increased following a standout goal against Tottenham in the Europa League quarter-finals. The Frenchman's impressive performances have caught the attention of major clubs in Europe, with Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, and Newcastle among those interested in a potential summer transfer. Once valued at $80 million, Ekitike has seen his price rise thanks to his consistent performances and growing reputation in Europe. Manchester United representatives have even watched the 21-year-old striker on the pitch, indicating the level of interest in the signing. If the sale goes through at the estimated price, Ekitike could become one of the most expensive players in Bundesliga history, alongside the likes of Ousmane Dembélé and Jude Bellingham. With the window approaching, the striker's future remains uncertain, but the expectation is for a high-impact deal in the European market. And you, Reds fan, we want to know your opinion. Comment below so we can know your opinion. Leave your like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any Liverpool news. Until the next video.